I recall that when we all would get in a fight, you'd hiss when pissed that I couldn't rap or write. But goading me you now will see is truth in all its might. I feel like exploding and I stay awake at night. So face the facts, my famous friend, and feel their chilling bite. And let these humble lyrics be enough to bring to light the sad and old forgotten tragicomic fairy tale. Once upon a time about the heart who broke at Yale. Lacking mostly in renown, New Haven is a craven town with name unsung, but here you came, famous, young, and blind with fame. I'd seen your work now and again, and guessed you messed with girls and men, but knew that no one on TV would ever take a look at me, a pauper in obscurity. But in a clubhouse out of sight, we both danced in a tune that night. Once I spied you, wrong was choice, my tongue was tied, I lost my voice, deaf and dumb, my head was turning, thoughts all lost to lust and yearning, mute and dumb, my body burning, sweat and tears and danger christened, both my eyes which burned and glistened, while the crowds of gawkers listened to your laugh which forced on me to not be dismissory, paralysis and misery, symptoms so the lonely tell us of a broken heart that's jealous. Then you went to take a smoke, and I dared make a feeble joke about that hapless Scottish bloke who just puked when he took a toke. Funny how I first met you, and that you laughed and teased me too, acting cool and being flirty, brushing skin and talking dirty. At the end of some pop song, you took a last hit from your bong. You said you weren't in town for long. I read your mind and wasn't wrong. I guess you saw some charm in me I couldn't understand. I'd never been the type before to have a one-night stand. I had no strategy thought out or any subtle plan. You wondered at the hunger of my kiss, then we began. I had no money, name, physique, or any self-assurance, but innocence held its mystique upon this first occurrence. Perhaps you thought my mind unique, and I could learn from your technique and temporary solace seek, though I was but a humble geek, and you a freak who'd hit your peak. We then lost track of many hours. Blazing suns gave us their powers. Then I hoped for no more fun, or wanted more of anyone, yet still you said it wasn't done. So then began our awful run, and I was one of many men and women too now and again. My God, I wish it ended then. Captive to some twist of fate, you'd often come to see me late. Vulgar text to consummate, impossible to satiate. Publicly you played the saint, but privately you gave complaint. Took on others more athletic, found my jealousy pathetic. Said it was your right to cheat, proved it like a bitch in heat. When I felt like I would die, you'd scoff at all the tears I'd cry, knowing that I'd take you back, fatal as a heart attack. Who'd have thought a Disney star would stoop to keying someone's car, or blow a brother and his twin, or overdose on aspirin? And who'd have thought a PhD would put up with such misery? But all that burns must turn to dust, and these things end as these things must. So finally I struggled free of love for your celebrity, and then at last you must confess that I'm the one who called you less. But thinking that this was absurd, you had to have the final word, and told me that you hated me and never even dated me, knowing you was all my luck and I was just some empty fuck. Then in some paper or another, there you were, right on the cover, in the arms of your new lover. What a treat for all your fans. As for me, I'll be a man, forced to do all that he can to efface you from his plans, nor pursue you where you ran. Jaded, cynical, unnerved, I got just what I deserved. Should have left you at the curb, never crossed your path but swerved. All that anguish just conserved, given all that I observed. But now my honor is preserved, and some justice will be served. With that, I have the final word.